some questions now with infinite series. So reminder, the formula is sum to infinity equals a over 1 minus r. We looked at that in the last video. So the fourth term, not the sum, but the fourth term of a geometric series is 1.08. So that is ar cubed, which is 1.08. The seventh term here is ar to the 6, it's n minus 1, remember? And this number here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to divide the bottom one by the top one, and I'm going to say that's going to give me r cubed when I find that out. Okay, so r cubed is going to be 27, my calculator tells me it's 27 over 125. So r is 3/5. Show that the series is convergent. Well, what do we need to do? We need to show that the absolute value is less than 1, okay, and 3/5 is less than 1. Find the sum to infinity of the series. Well, we don't have a, but we do have r, so we need to find a. So what exactly would I need to do here? So first term is going to be what? Well, I'm going backwards on this one. Okay, I'm going backwards. So I'm going to have to do 1.08 divided by r cubed, which is going to be this. So let's just quickly type that into my calculator. So it's 5, okay? This will equal 5. And now I know what r is. I know what this is a, okay? I know what a is, so I put it into the formula. I say 5 over 1 minus 3/5, which is the same as 5 over 2/5. And I get my answer by just doing it that way, okay? It's 25 over 2. It's the answer, or 12.5. Let's do a harder one on the right-hand side. So, on the right-hand side, a geometric series, first term a, the common ratio r, so a and r are not told to us. The sum of the first 4 is 15. So, if I take that information, the sum of the first 4 is going to be like this, and that's 15. The sum to infinity is 16, so sum to infinity is going to be a over 1 minus r, which is 16. So this is quite a tricky question, because what you need to do is you need to spot that what you can do with this one here is you can write this as a over 1 minus r times by 1 minus r to the 4 equals 15. And we can substitute this whole thing for 16. So we're going to say 16 times, let's write it like this, 1 minus r to the 4 equals 15. Working backwards, we can say 1 minus r to the 4 equals 15 over 16. Okay, swap this to the other side, swap this back, would give us 1 over 16 equals r to the 4. We're almost there. It has to be positive, so if I take the 4th root, r is going to be a half. Okay, find the possible values of r. Oh, okay, so I guess we're not meant to know that yet, so let's say plus or minus a half. Okay, from here, now that you've got r, you should be able to sort of plug in this value, work back to get a, and perhaps work out other things. But the tricky part is certainly realizing how this here can be written slightly differently. The trick with all these kinds of questions is writing out what you know. Okay, sometimes there might be more than one format that you can write it in, but writing out a formula, setting it equal to the number, and then working through the problems.